My sister was only involved in this because she was sending money from her to me because she didn't have the adequate bank accounts to do so. When she didn't pay that bill, my accounts were in the negative. So I didn't have no way to pay rent. I had no way to pay my staff, who I employ 80 people, looking at me like, where's my money? So my sister gave me $3K to pay my staff. Wasn't for her, wasn't for anybody else. $3K that I have to give back to her.
Are y'all not speaking because of this?
My sister's moved out because this has caused a huge issue. My sister was my best friend. She don't live with me anymore. We don't even talk. We don't speak at all. All I wanted was my money back. Just pay me what you owe me.
But you and your sister is not talking because of this situation. Y'all are talking because y'all had an altercation between y'all two. And
because of this situation.
Y'all had a fight because she was still talking.
Don't talk to her. Don't talk to her. But you can't tell her what her issue is with her sister. I'm going to open it up.
Can I ask one question, Ms. Morgan? Why in the world would you give a credit card to her to pull off this little, whatever we want to call it, when she was originally getting a cash card to buy her diesel? Why would you do that?
My sister was...
Your sister, thank you. That's the answer. So how is her sister not involved?
Ms. I have handled a lot of business together without her sister, right?
Is that true?
I mean, yes and no. I don't know what she's referring to, but why I gave her the gas card is to help their situation out. She had a situation. She needed to save more money. My sister didn't have a job.
Ms. Morgan, if you understood that she was trying to defer payment on credit cards, I don't understand how this arrangement helped anything. Because not that you were unreasonable in asking her to pay when it was due, but she incurred some charges and had to pay them 2 weeks later. Why was that going to help?
Well, she made it sound like that her gas card, like she gets paid weekly, she made it sound like them taking out the money out of the account was too soon. So with me having a 2-week grace period, she was saying, oh, well,
it was going to buy her a week.
It was going to buy her time.
Is that accurate?
So, and that's the thing. That's why I don't know how this $7,000 bill came right after I paid the $600 bill. Because when I got your car, you said, well, the bill come out every 2 weeks. Whatever, I gave you the 600. Then a week later, you sent me a bill for $7,000. I thought this bill come out every 2 weeks. How is a $7,000 bill? And then I'm asking you, like, a bill ain't came out yet, Zahkia? Oh, no, not yet. So then when you give me a bill, it's $7,000.
That's not.
But Ms. Garrett, you got the spreadsheet, which shows exactly what gas station diesel was taken from on what days. Why didn't you match that up with your receipts and say, hey, this one's wrong, that's right, that... Why didn't you do that back in February?
And you also right. Like I said, after the altercation happened, I went to jail. I done spent money to get out of jail. I spent $2,000. That's money that you could have had for your gas card. But instead, you called the police on me to get me put in jail. Second of all, like I said, then after all of this happened, I lost my job behind all of this. And I said again and again, I never said I wasn't going to pay you. But right now, I'm just now getting myself back up off the ground.
I've got enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both, ladies. This does not strike me as a difficult one, unless there's something I'm missing. The defendant owes the plaintiff the money, and her excuse for not paying her is bogus. Because, as you pointed out, Yodit, at a minimum, if there was a dispute over part of this bill, she should have said, honey, I have the receipts. I only owe you $5,500. Here's your $5,500. Buzz off.
Right.
Then we might have a discussion. But to just say I'm not paying you anything because you won't send me the right piece of paper, the plaintiff should have sent her the right piece of paper, but that doesn't excuse non-payment.
Well, the plaintiff caused some of the problem initially by not sending the credit card receipt.
Absolutely.
But then when she said the spreadsheet, we saw the spreadsheet. It was everything that the credit card bill is too. It tells you exact information as to where the gas or diesel was taken from, on what date, and how much. That's exactly what you need in order to match it up against your receipts. So she had the information back in February. She didn't have to go down this road. Yeah. This is easy.
Yeah, she acknowledged that she paid $1,600 towards a $5,000 bill. Well, why are we still here? Why are we here?
Yeah.
You had months to pay something towards this bill, and I don't see the plaintiff being unreasonable in that she would demand, I mean, the money already came out in full from her account.
She couldn't pay her employees.
At all.
So we have a verdict. I mean, I think she definitely still owes the $5,000.
That's sad. She's still short.
She's never disputed any of these specific $7,200 charges. So as far as I'm concerned, even if she's already paid $1,600
And why did
that
she
bill,
bring the receipts?
right. Good question.
So,
Right? Well, at least we have less work to do, though.
yeah.
All right, $5,000, we're unanimous.